Hello and welcome to another East Mesa School of Guitar online course curriculum. In this particular class, we are going to be talking about extending the blues. In this particular class, we are going to be, a window set up here. We're going to be talking about adding diminished passing chords. So if you referred to this PDF, you should have gotten that along with this video. You'll notice we have some chords up here. This is literally just an A7 12-bar blues, but every time that we are going to go to a new chord, so for instance, in this measure 4 here, we're going to be going to a D9 chord. We want to actually apply a D flat diminished 7 chord. We're just looking at the chords right now. So if you look at these up here, obviously it's going to behoove you to spend a little bit of time looking at these chords, but in reference to the chords that they're going to, that's what's going to be important. So this D flat diminished 7 over G, that is actually starting at the 5th fret of the D string. And the way that I look at it is we're moving from this root to basically the 5th fret, to 5th fret of the A string to play this D9 chord. So it has a very cool sound to it. You can kind of hear it's got a very tense sound that resolves. All right, so that's going to be kind of the A7 going to the D9 via the D flat diminished 7 chord. And if you're taking classes with us in person or on live Zoom classes, you'll probably be talking about why this works. Obviously, when we go from the D9 chord back to the A7 chord, we're going to be hitting an A flat diminished 7. So up here at the top, this A flat is going to be at the 6th fret, and it's going to be moving back to the A7. Now I have an A7 that's kind of starting on the D string. Gives it a very finished sound as it's going through, but in theory you could go to any any A7 that you like. So anything that is in with that vicinity, that's perfect. And then as we go down and we're going from A7 to E9 or E7, you got it. We're gonna, for 2 beats towards the end of that measure, we're gonna add in this E flat diminished 7 at the 7th fret, and then we're gonna switch to the E9. So it's gonna have that feel there. So I'm gonna actually play over the top of the track and let you hear that. I'll make sure that the link to this track is somewhere where you can grab it, either with this video or in the email that you got. But I am just going to play through this progression a couple times so you can get a feel for what everything is going to sound like. Let me change my camera here. There we go. Make sure we can get a good look here. All right, perfect. And we'll get back in. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get this going. So over the A7. Here we go to that D flat diminished. A flat diminished. Here's our E flat diminished. D flat diminished. Okay, so obviously a little bit of it's a different way of thinking about the blues, but you can hear how it's kind of stretching everything that we would play over the top of a blues, just kind of stretching the ear a little bit, and it gives you something really fun to play if you're just comping under somebody's solos. In future lessons in this vein, the extended blues, we're going to be looking at adding diminished single note lines. And that's going to kind of lean towards players like Robin Ford, Larry Carlton, Josh Smith. A lot of the modern blues players, or even some of the neo soul players, are doing a lot of this diminished half step below into the chord right above it. So just take your time, learn these chord shapes and how they relate to each other, specifically how the diminished chords relate to the chords that they're going to, and really get that sound in your ear, because that's going to make your life a lot easier. All right, go forth, have fun extending those blues. As always, if you have any questions, just hit us up here at the school and we'll be sure to get back with you as soon as we can. All right, have fun.